New game, baby.
Jeg spurgte ind til Anders, om det var sandt, han var død 3 gange. Anders, han var født og opvokset på en vej, der hedder Pine Road ude i skovene. Og derfra gik han ind til elk hver dag.
Act 1. Do I have to move my camera? It looks like the words are stretching across the screen. My fucking ears. Alright, cool. Well, here we are, missus. Let me see how I move the control. Oh, it don't move. Elk Island. We're finally here. Thank you, Yeppe. Oh, and again, you can just call me Frigg. The pleasure, Mrs. Frigg. Just I need a moment to get these air supplies off the ship, then I'll show you your way. Howdy. Just saw the ferry coming in. Good to see you, Will. Yeppe. And you must be Frigg. Nice seeing you too, John. Right then, guess I'll get cracking on with this cargo. John? It's nice to meet you. Finally meet you. My dad's told me so much about you. Nice to meet you too, Frigg. Why don't we walk on up and talk? Everyone's waiting at the Hermit Bar for you. Yeppe, you okay loading everything on the trailer? Ain't no problem, Jan. Oh, but I mean, I'm fine to carry my own bag. Don't you worry, Mrs. Frigg. I bring your bag with the shipment I'm carrying. It ain't nothing. Oh, okay, sure. Thanks, Yeppe. Thanks again, Yeppe. I like the way they walk. Getting it. Oh, we about it. Docks. Oh, that's how I walk too. First things first, let me point out where we're gonna get together. We're gonna be working together. This here's my workshop. Wow, looks so big. Can't wait to get started. Yeah, that's a good to hear, but we'll leave that till tomorrow. I just want you to try and get your bearings. Okay, consider it etched into my brain. Great, let's get moving. Oh, we going in? Alright. Oh, we going elsewhere? Alright. Wow, is that a boat you're building? Sure is a bit of a passion project of mine. Gonna be quite special when it's done. Looks great already. Well, thank you. So anyway, how is your Paul? He's good. Busy. Work keeps him busy. So he hasn't changed a bit then. He seems to enjoy it though. He loves telling stories of when the two of you worked together. And he said I wouldn't find a better carpenter to study under. Yeah, he did he? Well, alright then. Guess we'll see. Yeah, walk. Look. Here we are. But before we go in, I should tell you. You've arrived during a yearly celebration of Mr. Nolan, or the old brewer as we called him. He left quite an impression on this island. Oh, so it's not a happy celebration? But the man certainly rubbed people the wrong way. We still try to have some fun with it. You see, the old brewer liked his lobster. So to celebrate, we all eat lobster and drink beer. But it's easier to show than tell. Come on, let's head on in. Let me get a beer, Mama. Oh, cool. A vending machine. Oh, motherfucker. I'm out of here. Nah. Oh, how'd you get in there before me, bro? When will Mr. Nolan show up for his party? For the last time, Anders. He's dead. But aren't we all? Hi there. Look at her hair. Shh, Freddy. Hi there, love. You must be Frick. Ingrid said we were getting a new guest. Yeah, it's actually Frigg. But nice to meet you all. Uncle Yeppe is here. I was wondering where you were getting to. Hi there, girls. It's nice to see you. Mr. Ants. Miss Frigg, dropped your bag off at the house you're staying at. Oh, wow. Thank you again, Yeppe. Nothing to it, missus. Come here, you. Let me get you a drink. This must be her. How you doing, Frigg? I'm Ingrid. So nice to finally meet you. It's really kind of you both to take me in. Well, it's our pleasure. It's swell to finally meet Morton's daughter. I won't lie to you, living on this island ain't no picnic. But all the same, we're more than happy to have you here. Thanks. I'm excited to be here. It does warm me to see her celebrating my baby like this. I thought everyone hated the bastard. What? How preposterous! Yeah, I mean, didn't you, close down this brewery? Oh, well, look, a new face. Hello there, my girl. Come and introduce yourself. My name's Mr. Bow. Hi. Wait, another Mr.? Like Mr. Nolan? The guy whose party this is for? Indeed, he was my late pappy. You gonna keep talking dead people, or are you gonna introduce us? Oh, of course. Where are my manners? Greg allowed me to introduce my house guests, Marge. Yep, and Victor. Babe, you're supposed to say something. I ain't no good at this shit. Hello. Hi, both of you. Okay, I'm tired of yakking. Me and this baby bumper thirsty. Yes, of course. My deepest apologies. I should get us drinks. Perhaps we can talk another time, my girl. Oh, yeah, sure, no problem. They were an interesting group. Yeppe. Anders says he doesn't mind looking after Freddy tonight. That's awful nice of you, Anders. You about to get it in. Let's draw our parents tonight, Freddy. Yeah. What's up, Bill Cop? Nah. Uh-oh, looks like we got a stranger in town. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Claire, the island sheriff. Now I'm Martin, the island nurse. Come on, Martin, tell her you ain't just a nurse. You're a real doctor. But I'm not a real doctor. Martin! Technically, I'm the island's doctor, by process of elimination. Oh, cool. Well, my mom's a nurse. Well, my name's Frigg. Nice to meet you, Frigg. Likewise. Just make sure you stay out of trouble, you hear? Wow, smooth, Clara. Next round, please, Bobby. Sure, hon. Don't you want to pace yourself a little? What's the fun in that? Plus, you love it when I'm tipsy. Hi. Sorry, am I interrupting? I'm Frigg. Not at all, hon. It's a pleasure. Aren't you a sight on these old eyes? Come on, you ain't that old. Come on, you. They ain't old. My name's Sue. Now I'm Bobby. And I own run the box here on these rocks. The bar here on these rocks. How about I get you, I said a box. How about I get you a drink? Oh, thanks. Can I have a beer? Good choice, huh? Why don't you go mingle and I'll pour it for you. So everybody's of age here. Thank you. Okay, hiccup, everyone. You all know what time it is. Time to play the old brewer for the old brewer bastard. Hey, come on now. Do we really need that language? Ingrid, don't you start defending that man in my bar. If I may kindly interject, as the offspring of my dead departed pappy, I was to say I do enjoy these traditional drinking games. Therefore, I give approval on his behalf. See, there we have it. Okay, new girl, Frog. Come on, you're up. I'm not sure what I have to do. But sure sounds fun. Sure, sounds fun. Round 1. Uh-oh. Okay, Frog, are you ready? It's Frigg, and what do I do? Just copy me. Alright. Hey, goodness. Hey. 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 Round 2. Like you're getting it. I'm gonna start getting tricky. Bring it on. Oh, oh, uh, 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 Oh, it's X. Oh, smooth. Slick with it. Hee hee. Remember, do as I say, not as I do. Yeah. Got it. Alright, I like this. Hey. 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 You have so much energy. Oh, it's wide for me. Getting it. Gotta pay attention. Damn. Well done, Frog. They tossed, huh? Uh-oh, who this? Evening, fuckheads. Mom. Well, who the fuck is this then? Leroy, my boy. Nice you joined the celebration with us. Looks like he's been doing some celebrating on his own. Shut it! You know I'd rather drink my own piss than the shite you serve it. Victor, who's the new girl? My name is... shh. Quiet there, my pedal. There's not rust stains with that pretty mouth of yours. He's sure girl helping... she's some girl helping out Jan Leroy. Is that right? Well, maybe she can help me out instead. Fuck knows I'm needing it. How about a cool beer instead, Leroy? I thought I said shut the fuck up. Can't you see I'm trying to be fucking charming here to my new special friend? Excuse me, but Frog was here as my new special friend first. So quiet down, it's dangerous. Alright, cute. But seriously, fuck off, would you? Me and Pedal here are gonna find a nice quiet place to get to know one another. I said you was my friend first. Ha ha ha. What do you think that pilly glass gonna hurt me? Glass can hurt? Sue, my Sue! You okay, hon? So, what do you know? It doesn't hurt. Oh my lord, Sue. That was great. Again. What the? Oh, I'm dealt with this shite. Victor Mars, let's get the fuck away from these widows. That means you too, Bowman. Me? Oh, well, all right. Yes, of course. Lovely celebrations, everyone. We'll meet again, Pedal. Don't you fucking worry. Ha ha! I'm out of here. I'm a D. G, baby. G. Good riddance. Let's have another drink to wash out that bad taste. I'm just gonna get a bit of fresh air quickly. I wouldn't go out there with that motherfucker out there. Poor thing. That man is the absolute worst. I better go check on her. Hi, Frig. I'm awful sorry for all of that. Not exactly the best first impression. We have our fair share of problems here on Elk. And Leroy, he's one of the worst. I won't lie. He did make me feel uncomfortable. But I'm fine. I think. Everyone else seemed nice. But maybe I'll call it a night. Well, I wouldn't blame you. I better give you this map to help you get around then. There's a house all ready for you. Doors unlocked, so just settle in and make yourself at home. Oh, that sounds great. You sure you can manage? You seem a little drunk. Oh no, don't worry. I just want you to know I can handle myself. Alright then, guess I'll see you tomorrow. Better go back inside and see what's happening. It's nice to have you here, freak. Damn. Oh, wow. I guess I am a little drunk. I think I can see shrimp. Right. Then let's take a look at this map. Easy. I'll be at the house in no time. Ew, you stepped in it. I made it squeak. She's out. Whoa! They got a big smile. Ha! Drunk. He's drunk and she's moving all over the place. All these houses are on sticks, like hot dogs. Like little hot dogs on sticks. So I can't handle they boo. Oh, hey, the little red plane. Wait, is it red? Oh, you're right, it's blue. Alright. Hey, look. It's a house. Is it my house? This is house. This must be home. I don't even care. Little drunk is tired. I'll work it out. It's a borrow. Nah, this ain't your house, by the way. It's somebody else's house, though. Well, that's a suitcase. I mean, it is our house. The bed looks so good. Huh? I'm on a boat? But I only just got here. And who's that? Hi, Frick. What? Wait! I know you. You were at the bar. But aren't we still at the bar? Oh, sure, Frick. We can be at the bar. Oh yeah. I knew we were at the bar. Right? The Mr. Guy. Hi, Frick. You were funny. I thought it was bad to be funny. Wait, if it's bad, then it is bad? But I don't mean that bad. Unless you are bad. Thank you, Frick. Oh my gosh, sorry, I don't think you're bad. Now you're gonna think I'm bad. What? But I'm not bad. I'm just gonna go. I'm sorry. Chill, drunk ass. So kind of you to let me stay. And even though you're like, oh, I'm sure we can be friends, right? Thank you, Frick. However, if you were old, there's nothing wrong with being old, right? What I mean is, I'm gonna just stand over there. What? Oh, hey, it's you again. Hi, Frick. You're the weird guy at the bar and on the boat. Crapper. What I mean, you're not weird. Just mean that you look weird. I mean, okay, let's talk later. Alright, this is the worst. I'm the worst. What is happening? My head. Did I really say all that last night? Oh, some of the stuff got color. Okay, time for a palate cleanser. I'm sure I'll feel better once I unpack a little. The Build a House Talk, Eat, Kiss, and Die game. From the makers of the same but different. Oh, The Sims. Okay. I know it's silly, but I can't help but carry this game everywhere I go. Maybe I'll get lucky and find a computer to play it on. Guess old habits die hard. Okay, well, so what should I unpack next? Robocho was sent from the future to live under bridges and rock out. Becky Blockblaster was one of my first limited edition toys, both playful and deadly. Dino Detective, straight A's while still finding time to take a bite out of crime. Mutant turtle bear mechanic. Always letting me know I can be whatever I want to be. Promise to make you proud with all my new building skills, mutant turtle bear mechanic. Looks like a fridge full of elk delicacies. Yum! Look how cute this fire is. Wish it wasn't so crap at heating up this house though. So you can be wearing jackets, huh? Picked up this the day and me and my mom walked around dry heaven. Was on a warm, lush autumn day. No idea why this cat is stuck in toes, but it's so cute. Isla got it for me and I just love it. In honor of Isla, I will award you this prize spot, little toasty cat. Hope I make new friends here. Gonna be hard being away from home. The Dead Poet Society? I get it. Dead Pet Society. I worship this band. I know they're still pretty unknown, but one day they're gonna be huge. Oh, God, I love this cartoon. Still can't believe they canceled it. Hope it gets renewed somehow. Yeah, that looks awesome. Hope it isn't too long until I see them live again. Phew, that's better. Although real crapper, I can't see any internet. I can ask Jan about it later. Should really head down to his workshop anyway. Still feel pretty rough though. Shouldn't have had all that drinking and shit. I'm sad you can't change them because I didn't know you could change them when I first set this one up. Hey, someone here is a really good painter. Looks like it's from something really cool. Oh my God! Was that me? That's horrible. It smells so bad. I really hope it disappears before someone sees it. None of them chunks, yo. Disgusting. She got the sad face now. This thing has a bird written on it? I guess we know where it fell from then. She was so drunk she couldn't see colors. Damn. Is this their national flag? Okay, kids drawing stuff. Let's get to the workshop. Like you ain't the only one throwing up on shit. God damn, cussing. Who's this? That cute little guy. He's like, hey, what it do, baby? Alright. It's that kind of game we could just explore random stuff. Whoa, look at all this music on this jukebox. Asher's famous hot dog. Spread inside with mayo mustard. Place hot dog inside the bun. Add beans, cheddar, jalapenos, and chopped onion. Cover with foil and bake in the oven at 175 degrees Celsius. Ooh, that sounds actually delicious. Wait, is this an Asher hot dog recipe? These are infamous. So this is elk. Cool. How's it sinking, Larry? Very finny, frig. Oh, wow. Spit kiss pinball. Alright, I just said that out loud, didn't I? Spit kiss for pinball. That squid is holding a knife. Yeah, I'm not getting any closer. Hey, what you want to do about it, motherfucker? You want to fight? Yeah, these sure are some fresh fish. Alright, at the workshop. Eek! I want to slice the tip of my finger off on a circular saw. I should probably keep that to myself and not tell Jan. what goes up and what goes down. I'm gonna clobber these people up. Obviously, I'm not on top of the situation. Alright then. But if you need a hand, you just let me know. That man is definitely nothing but trouble. Anyway, I'll get this stool fixed up for you. Well, that is just fantastic. You really do have a magic touch, Jan. In that case, I'll leave it to you. Leave you to it. Besides, looks like you have a visitor. Morning! Sorry if I'm a little late. No apologies necessary. Last night must have been a lot to take in. You get home okay? Ha! From the trail of stomach shrimp she left, I would say she got home okay. Oh no! You saw it? I'm so sorry. It was hard to miss. It looks like you were trying to paint the whole island. But no, don't you worry. We'll take care of it. You're our new guest after all. Maybe think to bring a bucket with you next time? Oh, crapper. It won't happen again, I swear. Well, we got a good laugh out of it. So did the whole town. Anyway, I'll be going, Jan. Thanks again. This workshop is amazing, Jan. There's so much to look at. Very kind of you to say. So listen, I know you'll be eager to get started today, but I think you'd benefit of having a day to get accustomed to your new home. Take the time to wander around and explore the island. Oh, really? I was hoping to get stuck in. I'd be happy to help you with that boat outside. It looks stunning. Well, don't worry. It's going nowhere fast. It's not going anywhere fast. Trust me. Take the day to yourself. Talk to some people. Okay, sure. I guess. Only because you're insisting. But I'm going to work twice as hard tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. But for now, enjoy yourself. I'm going to see some things, but I'll see you later. See some things, but I'll see you later. Always find sanding things super therapeutic. So much for getting stuck in on my first day. Bah, I'd much rather help out on his awesome boat. Although I guess it is nice to take it easy with this hangover. My preserver? Oh, okay. Oh, every time you move the fish, he pops up. Okay. I get it. He's like, hey, you gonna throw something to your boy? It's like, sorry, man, I ain't doing that to you. Oh, wow, the map's much better now. Oh, you can just wander like that? That's pretty cool. Boom. Oh, what was that rustling? Is someone following me? Hey, you in there? What's going on? Okay, it definitely feels like someone is following me. What if it's that gross guy from last night? Shit, just try and stay calm. Shit. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Ah! Hey, sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. The ghost can be scary, I know. Yeah, you kind of did scare me. Weren't you at the bar last night? We didn't really get to... Wait, did you just say ghosts? Ah, yeah, it makes sense because you're new. It always happens with the new ones. Sorry to tell you this, but we're dead. I'm sorry, what? Trust me, I know all about dying. I nearly died 100 times, maybe more. So when I say we're dead now, I mean it. Because you never forget the day you actually do die. Let me explain. See, I used to work as a fisherman. I'm sure I was a pretty good one too. But one night out on the sea, something was wrong. I could feel it in my bones. The clouds darkened and the water jumped to smash me with one big mighty punch. I felt wet all around me, inside and out. I knew that finally this time I would be dead for sure. True enough, when I opened my eyes, here I was. I had arrived in the afterlife. Elk. I guess I can see why you would think that. Yes, exactly. Now you get it. But that isn't all. I need your help, Frig. Please follow me. Alright, dude. Let's do this. The hell we doing? Wait, Anders, why did you bring me to a cave? This is my own. Come on in. Oh boy. Wow, this actually seems really cozy. Oh my gosh, you have a rabbit? Yeah, that's Clumbin. She's my best friend. She's so cute. Oh yes, Clumbin is the best. But for the reason I brought you here, Frig, I wanted to talk to you about my parents. Oh, okay. Has this got anything to do with you thinking you're dead? We're all dead here, Frig. Of course, I didn't mean to be rude. Please, continue. Well, you see, I never knew my parents. They died when I was really young, which must mean they're here in the afterlife, too. But I still can't find them. Maybe if I could remember what they look like, I'd be sure to know it's them when I see them. Okay, that sounds logical. So what's the plan? Well, I've collected these funny people papers. I think they can help me. They help me find Mom and Dad. So where do I come in? Well, since you have a mom and dad, you'll know what parents are supposed to look like. This means you will know what mine should look like. I guess I could give it a shot. Bet my mom looks really beautiful, like a famous singer. I don't know what that looks like, but here, man. I don't know. Eyes, I guess. Don't have any matching eyes, my dude. Got a luck here. So we're just taking eyes. Can we flip them? No, there's just two face sides. One side face. Well, this is what mom look like. Hold up. Put it back on. Yeah. This is mama. Got a beard and a nose. Just the boot is a little boo when you're done. My mom is someone really important, like a ship captain or a banker. Alright, take this with the teeth. Oh, I like this. Yeah. And the freckles on the nose. Warp. And the big old eye. And the go. Amazing, Frig. This must be what they look like. Let me just put them up here. Wow. They totally don't look creepy. All thanks to you, Frig. I'm sure to find my parents now. I know. Let me get you a drink as thanks. Okay, sure, that sounds fun. I think one of the faces just winked at me. This dude parents wrong. Clumbin is too cute. Hot dog. What a good dog. Look at that adorable dog. I think creating one set of parents is good enough for today. Alright. So Frig, how did you die? I didn't, Anders. Nah, you died. If you ain't dead, then I'm gonna kill you. He said that. Murder. Everybody got to be dead like me. Beer time. Can ghosts drink beer, Anders? Yes, beer time. I guess if you ask a stupid question, you get a stupid answer. Thought you getting over your hangover. It's nighttime now again? What the hell? How long we been in that cave, man? Beer time. Yeah, we heard that already. Same shit. Right then, that should do it. Finally, to get this here old tanker working again. Good job there, Yeppe. Knew you could get it working. Ooh, yay! The music box is working. Hello. Well, aren't you two just in time? We were needing an extra pair of lungs. Whoa! Is that a karaoke machine? Ooh, you betcha it is. My Yeppe loves it when I sing, don't you? Debbie has the voice of 100 sparrows. She does, Mrs. Frigg. Actually, I wouldn't mind hearing a tune now, my darling. Hold up. Better get this little lady back to ours for her sleepover then. Let the grown-ups do their thing. Oh, but I want to hear the singing. Hey now, sweetie, remember I said you would be with Jan and Ingrid tonight. You get going and me and you can sing duets tomorrow. Promise? Okay, if you promise. Night, y'all. Don't daddle. On the way home, weather's looking nasty. So, how about a new girl? Join me for the next song? Go ahead, Frigg. I'll get us a bed. Okay, sure. Not laughing at my singing. No laughing at my singing, though. No, all right. How you sing? Okay, Frigg. Let's see what you got. All right. Oh, that's a pretty voice you got. Hey, we sing. Out here making music, baby. Bravo, you two. You have quite a voice there, Frigg. Woo-wee. That was fun. Oh, thanks. I gotta agree. We sound pretty good together. You enjoyed that yet, babe, my dear? You girls surely warmed this ear out of mine. Okay, everyone, I'm going to start closing down. Any of you still need a drink? Not for me. Thanks. I need to go feed Clumping. Go on then, Mrs. Bobby. Be good to have one last beer before I'm back out on the waters tomorrow. Hey, you remember not to get too carried away. Not unless you want to spend the night on your own. Oh, don't worry. There's one more for the road. Okay, fine. In that case, I'll walk back with this little lady and get ready for you. Okay, darling. Oh, right you are. I'll soon be following. Jeez. Right then. Come on, you. You coming? Okay, sure. As long as I'm not a bother. You a bother? Ha! Like as if I didn't already know what a real problem looks like. Come on in. Let's get a shake on. Night, Bobby. Night, Hans. Walk back safe and stay warm. From the looks of it, we're getting one of those cold blasts coming in. It's going to be a nasty one. Whoa, Beth. Look, it's snowing. That's adorable. And look, this isn't to be a downer, but snow is pretty common around here. All right. Sorry, it's just we don't get a lot of snow in Copenhagen. So, anyway, is Yeppe your boyfriend? No. I mean, the man is a sweetheart, don't get me wrong. But no, he's my, how do I put it? He's my client. Oh, what are you stumbling for? Look, it may not sound glamorous, especially to a city girl, I'm sure. All you need to know is Yeppe, he's a good man. He makes my life easier for me and my girl. God knows that Freddie likes having him around, even if she doesn't understand the arrangement. He's good with her when he doesn't need to be, and I'm really grateful for that. He seems really nice. He is. I just hope Freddie doesn't forget about her daddy, George. He was a great man. Trust me, sweetie, we haven't always had it easy. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, who knows? Maybe I'll tell you about it one day. But no need to be sorry. You see this smile on my face? I got plenty to smile about. Anyways, I'm freezing. We should probably get heading our separate ways. Thanks for being so welcoming, Beth. I enjoyed the singing. You really do have a beautiful voice. You're sweet. I'll invite you around for some squirrel stew with me and Freddy sometime. Would you get home and wrap up? Bobby wasn't kidding about that cold coming in. The snow ain't no joke. Okay, thanks again, Beth. Did she say squirrel stew? Maybe I'm hearing things. I should head to bed. What made you come to this weird ass place you never visited before? You don't know shit about these people? Talking about squirrel stew? You can keep it. About squirrels too. Hell no! All right, off to bed. I'm exhausted now. Wow, I thought the snow looked harmless, but this storm is really picking up. Luckily, I'm indoors, all dry and warm. Good night, Frig. Uh-oh. Dream time? Freddy? What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be at John's and Ingrid's? No way! I'm going to see my daddy. Oh, really? Well, yeah, I guess that's great. Hey, Frig. Hi, Anders. I'm so glad you're joining me and Freddy on our trip. Where exactly are we going? We're going to go meet my parents. Oh, wow, you found them? Yes, thanks to your help, Frig. I'm glad I could help. Are you excited to see your parents too, Frig? Wait, my parents? Yeah, silly. Don't you miss your mom and dad? Yeah, of course I do. I've never been this far away from them before. Or for this long. Don't worry, Frig. That's where we're all going. We both know how you feel. I've always missed my parents. I would usually dream of them while I was out fishing. My daddy used to take me fishing all the time. He would let me help to catch the biggest fish for dinner. I really miss those days. Oh. Well, I've never fished with my dad, but we play chess together? I like it. It feels like our special thing, you know? Sure, Frig. It sounds nice. I'm sure he'll be happy to hear that when we arrive. We can tell all of them how much we miss them. They're going to be so happy to see us. What's going on? What's this dream about, man? Whoa, that beer is seriously giving me some insane dreams. That one made my head hurt. It looks freezing outside. Guess this is what they meant by a cold blast. So happy I brought those merino yarn leggings. Oh? I don't remember those bottles being here. Maybe it's some sort of island tradition. Sue, George, and the bikers. When Anders died. What? It was before George went to prison. When Sue and him were still young, they were each other's best friends and siblings too. The two of them would spend most days hanging together at the Hermit Bar. They did not have much else to do other than drink and play cards with the rest of the people there. Sue and George looked tough and would sometimes get themselves into trouble, not because they wanted to, but because getting by in life meant sometimes doing things that would result in local police attention. In general, they were good people, helpful to their friends, and George was even a bit of a romantic. If they were ever fighting, it would only be with each other. When really drunk, and mostly because of playing darts. In those situations, their friends would stay away and leave them to it because both were strong and fearless when fighting, and no one wanted to get caught in their crossfire. One day, a group of bikers arrived at the Hermit Bar. The bikers made a lot of noise when parking. You could hear they were drunk, and people at the bar instantly got the feeling that the bikers weren't there to make any friends. The mood at the bar immediately shifted when the bikers entered. Everyone tried to make themselves look invisible. No one was in doubt that the bikers were looking for a good fight. And no one at the Hermit Bar thought fighting the bikers would be particularly fun. Sue and George did not take much notice of the bikers. They continued their card game, which clearly provoked them. One of the bikers tipped over one of the guests' beers, so it smashed against the wooden floor with a loud crash and splash. Sue and George stood up from the table, and all the bikers started walking towards them, of course with the boss in front. The guests at the bar started to liven up a bit, excited to see what Sue and George would now do. The biker boss picked up a bottle and tossed it hand to hand, inviting Sue and George to take the next step. Be careful, George said. I think he might as well hit you with the bottle, Sue. I think he might well hit you with that bottle, Sue. Sue quickly also grabbed a bottle from the bar and looked at George and said, I wonder if that would hurt. And then without blinking, she smashed the bottle against her own head, shattering it, whiskey running down her face, smiling. Nope, I didn't feel a thing. The biker boss silently put his bottle back on his table, one by one. The bikers all sheepishly left the bar. Isn't this what happened with older? Interesting. Anders lived up in the woods in the trailer that his parents had left his sister Beth and him. Each day he would walk through the woods to the hermit bar when they opened around 12 noon. He would stay until the bar closed. Going back home, he would buy himself some more beers for the walk. Sometimes if he felt the night was still young when the bar closed, he would walk to Jan's trailer no matter how late at night it was, and he would call Jan, come out and have a beer with me. Often this would wake up Jan's wife Ingrid, but she would wake up Jan, Anders is here, go have a beer with him. Jan would then step out of bed and bring his own beers outside the trailer. Anders only drank Budweiser, and Jan would prefer Tuborg. He would drink a few beers and look at the night until Jan would be too tired and go back to bed. Jan never minded getting up in the middle of the night to drink beers with Anders. Guests were always welcome. One day when Anders was walking home from Jan's, being a bit more drunk than usual, he passed out next to the road. This happened before normally he would wake up, and either the sun made the sleep too warm or when the alcohol would leave his blood and he would start to feel the cold in winter, he would get up, and then he would continue his walk home, getting ready for the next day. This time, when the sun came up, Anders did not wake up. He continued to lay next to the road, not moving at all. A few cars passed by. They didn't pay any attention as they had seen Anders sleeping next to the road before. But when the sheriff drove past Anders the second time that day, he got suspicious and stepped out of the car to check if Anders maybe needed a ride home or to the bar. However, no matter how hard the sheriff tried, he could not wake up Anders, and he also could not find a pulse. So with sadness, the sheriff realized that Anders was not sleeping this time. He picked Anders up and put him in the backseat of the car, then drove. The drive to the morgue was quite long, and it was starting to get dark. It was not the first time the sheriff drove one of his citizens like this to the morgue. They were all good people up here, but tough lives and the heavy use of alcohol often made them leave the woods this way. The sheriff was in his own thoughts when he heard a noise from the back seat. "Where the fuck am I?" said Anders with a rusty, thin voice. Then he sat up. The sheriff had been sure Anders had left this world and was quite surprised, but he turned the car around, offered Anders a beer from the glove compartment, and drove Anders home, relieved that Anders was in fact still alive. Years later, the sheriff passed by the same spot next to the road. Anders was lying there, sleeping. The sheriff paid no attention even after the second time he passed by, remembering the time Anders suddenly woke up in his car. But when he saw the body still lying out there the day after, the sheriff stopped and stepped out. Anders was cold. There was no pulse, and the sheriff could not wake him up. He was still suspicious, so he called the doctor to come visit. The doctor arrived, and the sheriff asked him to check if Anders was dead before he could embark on the long drive up to the morgue. The doctor checked Anders, and there was no doubt Anders was dead. The two men lifted Anders into the back seat of the car, and the sheriff started the car and drove. And when he was almost there, a noise in the back seat broke through the music on the radio. They were playing music on the radio while this dude Anders was dead in the back seat. The radio, and Anders sat up. "Where the fuck am I?" The sheriff was shocked and almost lost control of the car before he came to his senses and offered Anders a beer, apologized, and drove him home. Anders said his sister Beth was sitting at the hermit bar. It was a quiet day. The summer heat, this dude be dead, huh? Need to stop drinking, bro. Motherfuckers thought I was dead like a bunch of times. I ain't drinking that much. So it was only the two of them there. The bartender had gone home and left them the key. Maybe it was the beers, maybe the heat, but suddenly Anders fell off from his chair and lay silently on the floor. Beth stepped down to help him, but Anders did not wake up. Beth knew her brother very well, and she was in no doubt her dear brother was dead. Beth was a bit worried as she had paid for all the beers they had that morning. Anders would always pay her back, and he was the only person she would lend money for beer. She trusted him. She needed the money back. She was always low on money. Life is hard sometimes. Beth looked around the bar. All was still silent and no one was around. She reached for the pocket in Anders' vest, but there were no coins, only his checkbook. She took it, went around the bar to counter to find a pen, and looked over the bar once to be sure that Anders was still dead. She wrote a check from Anders herself, just enough to cover a few months of rent and a nice funeral for her brother. She then checked one extra time that Anders was still dead and left the hermit bar to get Jan and the sheriff. All three of them drove Anders to the morgue. There was silence in the car all the way there. Not even Anders was talking. Beth made sure to tell Jan and the sheriff that her brother had even left her some money in case he should pass away, always looking after his dear sister. Ever knew that losing Anders was tough on Beth. The siblings had always been close. So Anders really died? Alright, I'm confused. Whoa! Someone wrote some story about what happened the other night? Weird, but kind of cool. She's not gonna talk about when Anders died, though. Wow, it looks so different. I can't go there. Do 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 do. Morning there, Frig. Getting some of that cold, fresh air in you? Hi. Yeah, wow. Fresh is one way of putting it. Well, you'll get used to it soon enough. Actually, it's good I bumped into you. Jan's out running an errand right now, so why don't you keep me company? It's my morning off, and I want a nice thick coffee at the Hermit. Oh, well, that sounds lovely, sure. Honey, let's get you out of this cold. For sure. Morning, Bobby. 2 of your strongest coffees, please. Already on the stove, hon. You two managed to keep warm then? Standing on that pier all day with that wind howling, that cold is like a tickle. We ain't all born on the sea like you, Ingrid. What about you, Frig? I won't lie, it's gonna take some getting used to. Wow, the snow sure is pretty though, right? I'll hold you to that, hon. Has anyone seen Yeppe? Beth, you okay? Where's your coat? You're shaking, hon. You must be freezing. You don't understand. He didn't come home last night. Okay, take a deep breath. Bobby, can you bring Beth some coffee? Frig, come on, me and you will go out and take a look. No man should be sitting out in this weather. I'm coming too. Beth, hon, you're catching a cold. I ain't sitting still. He's in trouble, I know it. Okay, I get you, hon. I'll stay here to let the others know, just in case he shows up. Thanks. Oh, Yeppe. Okay, we gotta find him. I can't lose him. Come on then, let's get moving. The quicker the better. What's going on? Yeppe's boat is still on the dock and I can't find the tractor. Yeppe's missing. Didn't show up at Beth's last night after drinking. This doesn't sound good. Okay, let's get looking. Wait, Jan, where's Freddie? Don't you worry, she's out in the snow with Snoop. She's safe, I promise. Okay, good. Thanks. God. Okay, let's go. Let's spread out and look. Has a face on it in the snow. He's like, this looks like car tracks. That'll be the tractor, all right. But where's it going to? This is where we usually park the tractor, so the tractor must be leading in the other direction. Alright. I'll head up there. No! Oh no! You see? He's not. This ain't right. The poor drunken fool. Yeppe? Yeppe, wake up, my Yeppe! Yeppe! I'm sorry, Beth. I'm so sorry, my sweet. Maybe the Martin boy could. No, there's no need. Nothing the doctor can do now. Bless his soul, but there ain't nothing any of us could do for him. At least it was peaceful. Must have gone in his drunken sleep. No! No, come on. There must be something we can do, right? He can't be. He's not dead. I saw him just last night. No, Ingrid's right. The goddamn fool. My Yeppe. My poor Yeppe. I'm sorry, Beth. I really am. Can't imagine how upsetting this is. We've all known Yeppe for so many years, and my heart is breaking. Come on. Let's go get Freddie, and no good will come from staring. It's not fair. I know, my love. I know. Let me walk you away from here. We'll help here and come by after. Thank you both. We'll see you later. Yeah, we did. I'm real sorry to ask this of you, Frig, but to live out on these harsh rocks on the sea, it's a tough life. And right now, in this moment, we gotta focus on doing what's right. I can't believe this is happening. We take it one step at a time. There are a lot of emotions going on right now. But for now, we just focus on the practical. We'll do it together. I don't understand. We're just gonna focus on what we need to do first, which is help him move the body. See that sled over there? Let's carry him onto that so he's easy to move. I know it's a lot, but I think you can manage it. I'm okay, yeah, I think so. I mean, of course, yes. Whatever I can do. Let's close his eyes now. Jeez. Yeah, now pick him up. Make sure to have a firm grip under his head. 2, 3, and up. Got him? Good. Now let's just keep holding him like that as you walk forward towards me. Jeez. Oh, bleak. That's it, Fred. You're doing great. Just a little further. How bleak. I think he wanted to die. He's doing that without a shirt on. Frig! Frig, you okay? We can put him down now. That's it. Thank you, Frig. I know that wasn't easy for either of us. I'll handle it from here. I'll push Yeppe to Clara. Then I'll go talk to Beth. Poor girls. The both of them. As if they hadn't been through enough. I feel so helpless. They're strong. They'll get through this. We all will. We always do. I wish I could do more. You've done so much, Frig. Best thing is to go home and rest. We'll talk soon. I promise. Okay, I will. Thanks, John. I'll see you soon, and I hope Beth will be okay. Jeez. Oh yeah, I gotta fix that tractor now. Oh man, and we're crashing into the goddamn wall. Rocks. Brutal. Who the hell is that? Ah, det er Frig.
Jamen, jeg vil fortælle historien om dengang, jeg fandt en mand, som var frosset ihjel. Det er mange år siden. Jeg var ung tømrer og havde taget arbejde op i en lille by langt nord herfra. Og jeg kan tydeligt huske, det var en mandag morgen, hvor min makker Jeppe og jeg, vi mødtes som sædvanligt og tog vores lille ladbil ud til værkstedet, som var den sidste bygning ud mod ødemarken. Og vi gjorde det sædvanlige. Om mandagen, der ryddede vi altid op på værkstederne og kørte affaldet over på dumpen, som jo egentlig bare er en losseplads, hvor man graver et stort hul i jorden og smider alle affald ned og dækker det til igen. På vejen hjem er det så småt begyndt at blive lyst, og da vi kører over broen på smeltevandshælden, så opdager Jeppe, som jo var langsynet, at der var en bil, der var en lille bil, der var kørt ned af børnenes kælkebakke, og der lå en mand på jorden udenfor, eller i isen. Og vi skynder os at køre derhen og løber op ad bakken. Vi tror, at ulykken lige er sket. Og så vender vi manden om, og så får vi et chok, fordi at hans øjne, de er sådan karakeleret lidt som knust glas. Han har 2 sådan røde hugtænder ud af munden, fordi han har slået munden, og det er blødt. Det er så frosset, fordi det var meget koldt den nat. Det frøs 38 grader. Og samtidig var hans skjorte stod sådan åben. Han var rigtig dårligt klædt på. Og så vi rev noget af hans maveskin af, da vi vendte ham om. Det var simpelthen frosset fast i isen. Vi var meget chokeret og forskrækket, og Jeppe sagde, at han er færdig, ham der, han er død. Vi skyndte os at ringe efter en lægeambulance, og derefter satte vi os ind i kaffestuen i vores håndværkerbarak, som vi lå lige ved siden af, for lige at sunde os lidt. Ambulancen kom ret hurtigt efter, og lægen undersøgte manden, og de kørte væk med ham. Og lægen kommer så ind til os i kaffestuen og skiller os ud, fordi vi ikke havde prøvet at yde førstehjælp til ham, og vi skulle med det samme undersøgt, om han var lændestiv, fordi så kunne det være, at man kunne redde ham. Det anede vi ikke noget om, og vi blev kede af, at vi måske havde svigtet en, som kunne reddes. Senere der ringede lægen dog så efter nogle timer til os og undskyldte. De havde undersøgt ham og undersøgt sagen, og det viser sig, at det var en person, som det var den sidste aften, han skulle være i byen, så ville han rejse derfra, han ville holde. Og han har derfor været sammen med sine venner om aftenen før og drukket temmelig meget alkohol. Alligevel var han kørt hjem i sin lille bil og kører op på sådan et plateau, hvor der er parkeringsplads. Man kommer til at køre for langt frem i sin brænder der og rusher ned af børnenes kælkebakke, og bilen sætter sig fast. Og så går han ud af bilen og falder. Og på grund af den stærke kulde, dårlig påklædning og hans dårlige kondition og hans meget høje alkoholprocent, så sagde lægen, der ville gå 5-10 minutter, så ville han være bevidstløs, og kort efter ville han dø. Så vi kunne ikke have gjort noget under alle omstændigheder. Det er en historie, jeg engang imellem tænker på, også selvom man sidder her i dag en sommerdag, og så tænker på, at dengang der var det altså 40 grader koldere end det, jeg sidder i nu. Så ja.
Jesus. That's some bleak shit right there. Wait, where did he... It's been a long day. I need to just lie down. I'm feeling dizzy. The recount of some death right there. Wow. Hold on, I can't see if my mic's moving. There it is. Hello? Is anyone there? Mom? Dad? I really wish I could hear from you right now. Oh, it's not connected. Well, guess I am on a boat, but I just wanted to hear from someone. Hey, so many bottles. Look like they have letters inside, like the one showing up in my house. Are these letters for me? Act 2. Something weird is going on. These dreams are messing with me. Oh shit! I just remember about Yeppe. Could really do with talking to someone. Oh, she's on this side over here. No network. I can't even check Instagram. This is hard. It's my kitty toast. Kitty. No. Come on, you. We didn't come here to mope. It's true that yesterday was tough, but positive energy. Happy thoughts. What the fuck you come here for? You better get the fuck up out of there. It's a new bottle. Another bottle message? Should I read it? Frozen Man. I thought we just saw that one. We called him a tall whiskey a day. He worked at the weather station. We did this because he was a good man with a lot of humor. We could drink a whole bottle of whiskey a day and still do a good job at the weather station. I was in Greenland back then, in the early 80s, working as a carpenter. This story takes place in one particular day where the tall whiskey was supposed to be traveling back home to Denmark. Martin and I had been cleaning after a painting job, and we were driving trash to dump in the junkyard. It was basically just a big hole filled with trash. They would set it on fire and simply cover it with dirt. It was early morning, still night, and 30 degrees below 0 Celsius. We were driving back towards the barracks. It was the last day before the ice cape, but then winter daylight was starting to break through the night. We had been back and forth to dumping a couple of times this morning, but it was first now, with the gray morning light, that we could see a car with an open door at the bottom of the children's skiing slope. The slope stretched from the top, where tall whiskey lived, down to the bottom, where the Americans had their barracks. It was Martin who saw the car first. Someone had had a car accident down the ski slope, he said, and then we were hurried to help. When we arrived at the car, the door to the driver's seat was open, a glove was lying on the ground, and we could see a man lying on his stomach a few meters up the ski slope. The slope was all hardened and slippery from the kids playing. He had tried walking up the slope, even though the American barracks was only about 100 meters from his car. I walked towards the man lying in the frozen snow. He was wearing jeans, thin shoes, a nylon jacket, and a shirt. Nylon freezes to the skin when it's something like negative 30 degrees. He was not dressed as a person who lived in Greenland, but as someone who would dress on a spring day in Denmark. I put a hand on his shoulder to turn him around, and he was stuck at first, but with a firm pull I got him turned around, and most of him, his shirt had been open and his chest skin was frozen to the skiing slope. His eyes were frozen and his mouth was open, where his front teeth would normally have been. There were two icicles of blood. He had looked a bit like Dracula. You could smell the alcohol on him, even through the cold frozen air. Martin and I called the Baltic Sea barber. He was the doctor. His first reaction was that we should have tried first aid, checked if there was a pulse or if his hips could move. I told the Baltic Sea barber that the man was deep frozen and dead for sure. Also, I did not really want to check one more time as the man looked quite terrifying. It was on a day where a tall whiskey a day was supposed to leave and go home to his wife in Denmark. Instead, Martin and I would spend the afternoon bidding him a box for his last journey. It would take a couple of months before he would be back in Denmark, as dead people travel by boat and not plane. It was still winter and a couple of months before the first ship from Copenhagen would arrive. It was different life there. We have all done stupid things drunk, biking home or similar, but accidents like this can take such a quick turn for the worst when it's 30 degrees below zero outside. Had it happened back home in Denmark, he would just have left the car and walked the last 500 meters home. How about don't drink and drive? Y'all crazy. Shit. I should head to Jan's workshop. Doing some woodwork will calm my brain. Alright, let's do it. The jam's up. That boat is looking so cool. It also kind of looks familiar. Like the boats you always ride in your dreams. Oh boy. Alright, before I mess with these dudes. Amount of crap that man has in that workshop. It's nothing but a shrine of shit. But didn't he agree to help take a look at our scooter? Well, of course he fucking did. No one says no to me. That's true, Leroy. Tell you what, though. The sounds his machines were making didn't have make me think of the goat. Well, talking about the goat, if it isn't my pedal. Hello or whatever. Why are you calling me a goat? Haha, old pedal, not you. I never confuse a lady. The goat is another special friend of mine, lives on a nearby island. See, we call her the goat because when we get to the down and dirty, she squeals. Now, I'm not talking around any regular old pissy squeal. I'm talking a loud, breathless shriek. It's loud like only a goat worthy of his name could muster. Oh boy. Ha 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 ha. Dude, gross. He is so, yeah, see? He is so goddamn gross. Why did I let him get away with saying that? I should have said something. What you gonna say? You don't know this dude? Better get you to eat. Sorry, blazing. Hi, Jan. Morning, Frig. How are you feeling? If I'm being honest, sad. Yeah, me too. Whole island's heard the news now. Everyone's heartbroken. I'd never seen a dead person before. Sigh. I've seen too many. Doesn't get any easier. I really appreciate you helping the way you did. Actually, I was hoping you could help me with another job. Oh yes, please. Working is the distraction I need now. Well, that's great. But what it is, Beth was asking for some help over at her place. And you see, I'm a little tied up right now. But I think it's good if we can help her. Would you mind going over there and seeing what she needs? Oh, I was kind of hoping to work on something more like that cool boat. Sure, it's just that this is more urgent. But I promise, it's worthwhile. Yes, of course, sorry. Should have said yes straight away. Beth needs our help. No idea how I'm supposed to talk to her after what just happened, though. Thanks, Frick. That's great. No problem. You can count on me. Oh, sorry. One last quick thing. I met a guy last night in my house. Okay. An old guy with a white beard. He was wearing a checkered shirt. He was in the house and he told me the story. That story was like what happened with Yeppe, but different. Frig, I'm sorry, but I know everyone on this island. And there's no one I know who fits that description. Unless you're talking about me. You sure you're feeling okay? Haha, oh yeah, maybe it was just a dream. Never mind. Okay, I'm going now. See you later. Wow, that was embarrassing. Am I going crazy? I definitely met that man in my house. Shit, I'm going home. Boat art, sleep. Copenhagen, I'm coming. Looks like those creeps are gone. Thank God. Anyway, for now I should go help Beth. I saw some pop up. Where is Beth? I didn't even look to see. Oh, Beth looked way down there. I'm going the wrong way, buddy. Oh, what happened to being able to move while the map's on? Took that away. Guess it was a bug. Guess I'm crossing the bridge for the first time. Well, it was a valiant effort there, my wooden side jump. Bring them bottles back to the brewery. That grave with the flowers. That must be for Yeppe. Bye, Yeppe. You barely knew him. Cold world, Best place in Freddy's. And they're saying on. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you stop. That sounded really beautiful, Beth. Thank you, sweetie. Nice to see a kind face. Did Jan send you? He did. How are you doing? Well, I've been better. As you can imagine, I can't even begin to. It's hard, Frig. I miss him already. And I worry for my Freddy. Having to say bye to another man in her life. But I swear no misery's gonna keep me and my little girl down. Now then, and certainly not now. Not then, and certainly not now. Beth, you're so strong. You think so? Well, how about I trade you that compliment for a favor instead? Oh, right, sure. How can I help? Since you asked, I'm gonna have to do more to provide with my epee business going, which means being resourceful. So, as you can see, our cabin is next to some tall grass and bushes, which is the perfect place to catch some tasty squirrels. My traps are all busted up, so I was hoping Jan, or you in this case, could fix me up a new one. A trap for squirrels? Mom, I got my hand stuck again. Shit, not again. Coming, Freddy. Sorry, sweetie, I gotta go grab her. I'll leave you to it. There's some scrap in the wheelbarrow. Thanks, Frig. I believe in you. I've never made a trap before. Guess you making one now? Shit. Let's give it a go. Oh boy. Is it Rube Goldberg machine? You need the golf ball on top of the scales to activate the trap. Alright. Start here. I don't know what any of it does. Alright. It's gonna be fun, man. Oh, we Rube Goldberg. Can you just have them all? Oh, you can just have multiples? Can I just have bounce all the way over there? Well, I'm lazy. I ain't got time. Usually you're supposed to, try to figure it out by having only a couple of contraptions. If I can just make them all bounce over there. Screw it. Got him. But then I'm supposed to get into the traps. Right? I don't think this is gonna work permanently. A little bit closer together or something. You can do this. What about here? Hey, oh. I mean, we kind of had it. Hey. Hey. We win. I cheated. Oh, wow. Look, Mom, Frig made a... What is it, Mom? Don't be rude, sweetie. It's a squirrel trap. It is a squirrel trap, right? Of course. It should work no problem. At least, I hope it does. I hope so for our sake. But no, it looks fine. It was really good of you to come over. Let me take you to the hermit for a drink. Mr. Bo is giving a wake for Yeppe. It would be wrong of me to miss it. Can I come? I don't want to school today. I want to say bye to Yeppe too. Sweetie, you know there ain't nothing more important than you getting that learning. Ah, can I at least go say hi to Anders first? Okay, but we all better get a move on then. I'm getting a taste for that Nolan beer, so sounds like a plan to me. I'll pass on beer. Shit, I'm good. See a motherfucker freeze in the snow, I ain't drinking a goddamn thing. Like, that's it for me. No more beer for me, baby. Okay, Mom, I'm gonna go draw parents with Anders. Sure, just don't be late for Sue, you hear? I want. Boopity boop. Oh, somebody drew a picture. Huh, well, would you look at that? Oh, what a lovely painting. That'll be Ingrid. She has a way of expressing the moment. Bless her. Oh, Yeppe. We should do something. Let's have a drink. Toast to Yeppe. That sounds really nice, Beth. But we don't have anything to drink. Ah, but you see, that's where you're wrong. Sue hides beer around town so she never gets thirsty. Yikes. There's an alcoholic right there. Poor Sod thinks no one knows. Jesus. That's so sneaky. Well then. See Yeppe. See Yeppe. Okay. Phew. Let's keep going. More drinks to be had, and I'm sure a lot more crying to follow. Who's having any problems with the booze, huh? Somber in here, boy. That was great singing, man. Thank you, everyone. I call that song Joy to Yeppe. That was lovely, hun. Bravo. Feels like I got the sea in my eyes now. Thanks, Mr. Bo. Yeppe. Yeppe really loved to listen to others sing. Are we in time to say hi to Yeppe? Freddy, what are you doing here? Anders, what the hell? She's supposed to be with Sue? Sue wasn't there, Mom. Honest. It's true, Beth. I figured Yeppe would be very happy to see Freddy before his trip. Isn't that okay? God damn it, Anders. No, it's not okay. I didn't miss it then. Pipe, please, Bobby. My darling. You got some nerve, Sue. You what? Freddy was supposed to be at school with you today. She's your only student. How could you forget? Hey now. I don't cancel on my plans. I just simply move things back a bit. I want to take a quick drink to sign off my dear friend Yeppe. And then I'm ready to go. So, not today. Just not fucking today, okay? I guess my drink can wait then. Come on, Freddy, let's go learn some shit. Oh, but I want to stay. Oh, the world of education awaits us. Apparently. I think I need some fresh air. Damn. Went in. Did you two know Yeppe well? What, Captain Ginger? Yeah, sure. Who didn't? He brought me my new pants when I got pregnant. Yes, Captain Ginger was all right in my book. He brought me my smokes. Wow, so he's really important to everyone on the island then. I guess. I mean, no reason to get all mushy about it. Kind of feels the right time to get mushy. He did just die. We're at his wake. Yeah, but there's also free food and drinks. Well, okay then. He's trash. Bet the Sue were getting a bit touchy there. Might have needed the sheriff to step in. You really think that would have helped? Well, you know. God damn it. Well, I need something to do around here. It just seems like offering excessive policing is a bad idea. Do. Oh, you're just full of opinions, aren't you? Don't take no mod, Frig. We have our own backwards ecosystem here. Sorry, Claire. I didn't mean to come across rude. Frig. Do you think Beth is upset with me? I'm sure it's fine, Anders. The sea air is hanging heavy these days. It'll pass. Everyone's nerves are just rattled. But it'll pass. Well, the sooner the better. Hello, my dear. Nice of you to come. How are you faring? Well, the island is majestic. And everyone has been so kind. Well, almost everyone. But Yeppe dying, that's been pretty tough, if I'm honest. Yes, dreadful stuff with our dear old Yeppe. Most tragic. We'll miss him. But if I know one thing, he wants us to smile instead of frown. I didn't know him for so long, but somehow that sounds right to me. Thanks, Mr. Bo. Please, just call me Mr. Bo. Alright. Oh, Sue, hun, why you gotta worry me? Is everything between Sue and Beth okay, you think? Let's just say Sue has a way of sometimes pushing people's buttons. Sometimes in the right way, and sometimes in a not so right way. I'm sure everything will smooth over, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure too, hon. Got the burps. Beth, I'm sorry I brought Freddie here. She just really wanted to see Yeppy. For the last time, Anders, Yeppy is dead. Freddie can't see Yeppy anymore because he's dead. No one can see Yeppy anymore because he is fucking dead. But Beth, we're all dead. Yeppy will be walking around here somewhere. Maybe you forgot what he looked like. I do that a lot sometimes. We are not dead, Anders. This is not the goddamn afterlife. This is some little story for you to run around and play in. This is my fucking life. But not another word, Anders. Not another word. Hey there. You two look like you could do with another beer. How about it, Beth? A drink? So on me. I guess. You need to get me away from this conversation. You too, Anders. Well, I suppose I do like beer. In fact, why don't I even pour the beers myself? Know how to pour a beer? Sure I do. Well, okay, yeah, this I gotta see. Wait, what? Who's pouring what? Sorry, I panicked. Just thought something silly might change the mood. Well, that's taking the edge out of the room. Okay, hon. Let me at least show you what you're doing. Got the mini games, huh? Okay, let's see how you get on. Tilt the gas if you want less foam. How the hell you do it? Oh, there you go. Wow, some of that foam. Don't waste no beer, though. God damn, how much tilting I got to do? I'm pouring out beer now. Oh, got the music. All right. Drinks up. Ooh, a watery pint. Oh, I gotta make it look like they want it to. He look like he would like a lot of foam. So, yeah. Drinks up. Looks great. You keep mine simple. All right. I want to tilt it, but it won't let me. All right, then. Oh, I need a little bit more beer in there. Think that's good enough? Nah, it's not good. A little more beer. Drinks up. That's an amazing head. Might as well make a cheeky pint for myself. Oh, I gotta do that. It's gonna be real hard, right? Nah, difficult is the part. Struggling. I think that's it. Drinks up. Delicious. Ha. Nice job there, hon. Well, gotta say, not too bad for a city girl. Thanks, Frick. The beer definitely tastes like beer. Pretty good diplomacy there, Frick. Thanks. Guess you can never go wrong with beer. We'll drink to that. Well, I'll drink to that. I see you two to grace us with your presence. What can we say? We cared about Captain Ginger. Looks to me like you care more about the free beer and snacks. Who said the two had to be mutually exclusive? Well, at least you didn't bring that asshole along tonight. Hey, you're not the only one who needs a break from Leroy. Hey, sure. That's my brother you're talking about. And what if he hears us? Hey, how do you two put up with that filth? It's complicated. On this island, hon? Tell me what ain't complicated. Good job there, freak. Yeah, I'll be honest. Starting to wonder how any of us here got along without you. Oh, thanks. Sorry if I was interrupting. What were you guys talking about? Oh, well, we were just talking about Yeppe. Oh, hey, it's not so bad. We were just remembering some of the good times. Like the time he got his foot stuck in a bucket. Or the time that Seagull took his keys. Bless he couldn't get home for days. I remember when he forgot his boots. So he spent the day with rocks tied to his feet. I remember that the bastard still owes me money. Clara, I'm trying to remember nice things. Exactly. I remember the money he owes me. I'm thinking it would be nice if I had it. Yikes. I'm sorry, Anders. I shouldn't have shouted at you. Today's been harder than I can care to admit. I know you mean well. It's okay, Beth. The afterlife can be a scary and confusing place. I get that. But hey, at least we can still have beer. That's the spirit. I'm feeling pretty tired now. Maybe I should head home. Can't wait to sleep. Well, but I hope you don't run into Leroy Jenkins. Bath to bed, yo. Bedtime. Uh-oh, back on the boat. Huh? Am I dreaming again? Hi, Frig. Frig, it's good to see you. We're going to draw our parents at my house. Why don't you join us? Sure. But we're on a boat. How will you get to your cave? Oh. Come and draw your parents with us, Frig. Well, just that I'm not so good at drawing. That's okay, Frig. Yeah. How'd you tell us a story about them instead? Yeah. How'd you tell us about your mom, about what your mom and dad are like? Just help keep them close. Okay. Sure. Well, my mom, she's such a strong person. I mean, okay, yeah, she can sometimes be too strict, but she's also so deeply loving. I know she really cares about me. Although she has a terrible sense of direction. We're always getting lost whenever she's taking us somewhere. But you know, she's so great and calm in an emergency. She's just great at looking after people. She's my hero. She sounds really great, just like my mom. And what about your dad, Frig? My dad? My dad is such a joker. He makes terrible jokes. He's always off in his own world. He's a total workaholic. But he's fun to be around. He has the warmth that can make anything seem better. Whenever I'm down, he knows exactly how to cheer me up. And, wow, I'm sorry. I really missed him. I missed them both. You know how you feel, Frig. We miss our parents, too. And don't forget, Frig, when we tell each other stories, the ones we miss, they can live on forever in our words. I never stop telling stories about my daddy. That way I know he'll always be around. That's actually really sweet. Thanks, both of you. Thanks, both of you. Oh, my head. God, I was a mess in front of Freddie and Anders. Wait, that was a dream, right? Jeez, these beer dreams are screwing with me. Alright. No new bottles today. Oh, no, there is a new bottle. A new day, a new bottle message. I guess this is the thing now? Which one is it? She is someone. I was working as a carpenter in Greenland. I was young at the time, and it was my first winter in the BYGD. Small settlement in Greenland. All days were cold and dark and nothing like what I was used to back in Denmark. I was working all weekdays with almost no daylight when I was hammering nails When I was hammering nails, the nails would stick to my glove because of the frost. I was constantly hungry. Every day could easily eat a whole cake just after lunch to keep me warm and happy. I felt very alone. I was used to hanging out with like-minded young people back home. Hold on, I need a drink. We'd be going to concerts and pubs each weekend, and I always had someone to talk to. Here I had no one. There were people around me, but no real friends. I even at some point drew my own imaginary Facebook feed. There was no internet to pretend stuff was happening. The people I spoke to were my colleagues. We were a team of about 8 men. They had seen the world, but they all came from Denmark, and by the various roads of the world ended up here in a small, cold and windy BYGD on the West Coast of Greece. They were older than me and came from a different time and background. Each day we would all drive from each of our construction sites and back to the barracks to have lunch together. I was mostly quiet while eating. I didn't know what to say and how to be part of the conversation. They would occasionally speak about women in a way I felt uncomfortable with. But they were also the only people there that I could hang out with, so I never said anything against it. I probably would have today. One day during lunch, they talked about a woman they called the GOAT. They had all been with her, or pretended they had. I don't know if it was her job or if she just hooked up with them, but they all made fun of her as she had some handicap that made her sound like a goat during sex. I was especially silent that day and found their jokes and treatment of this person awful. Many months later, I was on the plane back home to Copenhagen. I sat next to a young man like myself and we started talking. He worked in Denmark but had just been back in Greenland to visit his mom. She was handicapped and needed help. She came from the same city and had the same handicap as the woman the men in the barracks had been talking about. I said nothing to the young man. I'm older now. I often think about the story. The next time, if ever, I'm in a room with people speaking about another person like this, I will say something. These people are real people and not just a story to tell for fun during lunch. And then they gonna be like, we were just shooting this shit. Come on, man. Ain't nothing else to do around here. That's all they gonna say. 'Cause they pathetic. This could go write whole stories instead of talking shit like that. Morning there, Frig. We just on my way to pick you up. I hope you're not feeling too fragile. Ready to do some work? Yes, definitely. Finally. Chance to do a proper day's work. Great. Well, we're going to make a walk over to Mr. Bowles' house. Oh? Okay, sure. Does he need work done? Well, yeah. He's been pestering me for a while and wants to look at his kitchen. Mr. Bowles' house is a bit more flashy than the rest, so it's usually in need of a touch-up. Gosh, I guess it makes sense. He does seem a little fancy, if it's okay for me to say. We'll be putting it mildly, but he does have his reasons. Come on, we can walk and talk. Mr. Bowles' story is as much about this island as it is his own. Let me tell you as we walk up. Alright, let me get off the screen. To understand Mr. Bow, you need to know about his pappy, the old brewer. You see, he was a wealthy merchant who became heavily invested in elk after the Great War. The old brewer set out to transform our island, bringing over the docks, opening the brewery, bringing in new homes, and even planning to build a railway bridge. And it wasn't just the island. The old brewer transformed his own life, getting married and getting a son, our very own Mr. Bow. It should have been quite the happy tale. The problem was the old brewer treated both family and his business the same, hard and cruel. He drove his wife away as the construction of his super bridge stalled. Years of frustration followed as the old brewer became increasingly more foul, building a resentment for his own Mr. Bow, burdening him with all his father's hate. Poor Mr. Bow had to endure his father's spite, all because of his dad's failing business dealings. Mr. Bow became trapped in this crippling ambition of the old brewer. But then suddenly one day, the old brewer was dead. A heart attack took him and left Mr. Bow a free man. He inherited all of his father's belongings, but none of his dreams. So Mr. Bow closed down the brewery and all that came with it. Escaping the shadow of his father, Both Mr. Bull and the island of Elk were free to start a new chapter. Okay, wow. So Mr. Bull and his dad were a pretty big deal then? Well, that's one way to see it. The two of them have definitely left their mark on Elk. People blame Mr. Bull for letting a lot of the business die out on the island. But to me, the man doesn't have a bad bone in his body. Wait! Is this his place? Sure is. Whoa. It's huge. Well, yeah, the old brewer wasn't one for subtlety. And wait, all these cars? Is that a fire truck? Mr. Bo has developed a taste for collecting some certain oddities, as you can see. Does he drive all of these? Honestly, I don't think that's the point of them. Then what is the point of them? Good question. Dude, just looking at shit. What a cute car. It has Marina written on the license plate. Must be special. This is Mama. This looks both awesome and unsafe in equal measure. Oh, my dear John. And of course you too, Frick. So very happy you could swing by today. No trouble, Mr. Bo. What can we do for you? First thing I want is for you to come in. Make yourselves at home. No need to get bogged down in the rigmarole of work so hastily. You took that jacket off quick. There's so much to see. Your home is amazing, Mr. Bo. Well, thank you, my dear. I could tell when I first saw you that you were someone with impeccable taste. Well, thanks. It's very intuitive, you know. I'm very intuitive, you know. I have a nose for things. Mr. Bo, about that work you need done. Yes, just a moment, my dear Dad. I'm having a burst of inspiration. Frick, have you ever played golf? No, I haven't. Is that bad? No, not at all. In fact, that's wonderful. Because I have the privilege of introducing it to you. You want to introduce me to golf? Yes, exactly. Playing golf with one another is a fantastic opportunity. It's a game about meditation. It's a game about connecting. Why, it's the perfect chance to strike business deals. Business deals? Yes! So, what do you say, Frick? A round of golf? Does he think I'm maybe some sort of business adventure? It does sound fun. What do you think, Jan? Is it okay? You two go for it. I'll have a look around if it's okay for you, Mr. Bo. See if I can spot any of these fixings you need. Splendid! Come, Frig, to the garden for some world-class golf. Yippity-dippity. Nah, just put the ball in the hole and you're a winner. Playing putt-putt golf? Oh, all right. Damn, all right. A hole-in-one! Oh, a hole number 2. Let's see how you handle those corners. I probably won't handle them well. I don't know what's going on. Ooh, don't hit it too hard. Wonderful! Oh, it's the ball. It said a ball right there, but is it? What? You're really sticking to it. What? Am I moving the stick? What is happening? Oh. Wonderful! What? I don't know if that's how I go, but Oh. I'm certainly a member of your new fan club. I don't think this is how you play golf, man. Wonderful! Oh, it appears some of my Pappy's vintage beers ended up in the course. Ooh, wait! Butter. I gotta get a hold of one. No use crying over broken glass. Oh, shit. Oh, alright. Oh, okay. Wonderful! This dude don't care what you do in this house. So he's like, bust everything. Oh, I gotta bust the bottle now. Here's a way. You got me smashing the shit out of that glass. Oh, I was supposed to hit the beer against it. I'm over here trying to score the balls. Playing bowling now? As my friend Lee Carvalho would say, put it in power drive. Alright. A hole in one. It's time, freak. Time. Splendid. Wonderful, Frick. You certainly played a good game, I must say. That was fun. It was also very different to what I was expecting. I like to think that I have recreated the experience of golf rather perfectly here in my humble abode. I take these things very seriously, you know, Frick. Well, I'm very impressed. How was it? It was truly a spectacular event. One for the ages. Sorry you didn't partake, John. I'm just glad to hear you enjoyed yourselves. But if you don't mind, Mr. Bull, could we have a quick chat? Not at all, my dear. My ears are at your beck and call. Great, I appreciate it. Frig, I found a cupboard in the back that needs a bit of mending. I left my tools next to it. Do you mind taking a look? You can count on me. Thanks. We won't be long. Still got the music on there. Cave Eyes by Murray Summerwolf. He sounds pretentious. Although that is a cool surname. He sounds pretentious, huh? Gelks, An Evening at the Opera. I think my mom has this album too. Yeah, that wife ain't enjoying nothing. This must be the Mister family? Oh, I'm looking around this house no more. Wow! An actual working toilet on this island? Better bake a poop in it. Nah. Came in and blew it up. There. Stay out. Okay, I will. The hell is that? Oh wow, Mr. Bow owns a Yinglet? They are like the coolest. Hell is a Yinglet? Okay then, this must be the cupboard. It's pretty bust up. Let's see if I can fix it.
It's a very tragic story, and it's a very sad story, but in some ways it's also...
I can hear someone?
We need to make some kind of mini game based on the story of the frozen man from my dad. If we put Frigg in a situation where she has to carry Jeppe, and we do that in a beautiful way where Frigg sort of... where Frigg is able to reflect upon Jeppe as a person. I think that could be interesting.
But maybe
That's meta.
good because I think like carrying also gives us some kind of perspective that's good. Like imagine, because in this, the way I understand the story is like they find Jeppe, they're frozen, and they look down on him like straight the eyes, basically, right? And I think that's kind of like a very important moment for the story, a very important experience that we want the player to have. So if Freak will have to carry him, she kind of has to get up close, and we can kind of maybe get that experience for her as well.
Like we could do it first person as opposed to, at least when we talked about the ragdoll stuff, one thing is that as much as we love the way the characters move, maybe that's going against the grain of what we want to do.
You just see Jeppe's face and Frigg's hands.
Yeah.
I
think that would be very powerful.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like a ritual.
Maybe it's like a ritual,
Because a ritual is always like a standard set of actions that you kind of do to acknowledge, to do something, right?
Yeah.
So basically, Frick will be lifting the head, and Jan will be lifting the.
They will be fully carrying.
Yeah.
And then you see it from above. Yeah.
Okay. And they just said my name? Hello? Hello? Who's there? Can you hear me? The door is locked. And it seems like they can't hear me. I definitely heard them say my name. And also, Yepes? What is going on? Sorry to leave you on your own here, Frick. How's the cupboard coming along? Are there other people here? Huh? There's people in this room. I can hear them talking. I heard my name. Could Leroy, Victor, and Marge have come back already? I'm afraid not, my dears. They are most certainly still away. And besides, that room is simply a closet. Really? I definitely could hear voices. The door was locked, so I couldn't seem to see who it was. Ah! So sorry to be a thorn in your rose bush, but please don't fret, Frick. This house has lots of nooks and crannies. The one can make all sorts of noises. Why, I heard the strangest things on a daily basis. You're feeling okay, right, Frig? Am I going crazy? Yeah, no, I'm totally fine. You're right, it must have been the wind. Silly me. Well, it would appear there is something in this closet after all. There are some stowaway beverages in this closet. Shall we retire to the lake and enjoy one? I do very much enjoy a nice drink amongst friends. Sure, why not? Sounds lovely, Mr. Bo. Seeing the lake sounds nice. Splendid! Hey man, you want me to fix this cupboard or not? Ha 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 ha! Ah, feel that fresh elk breeze in your face. I gotta say, at times like these, I wouldn't trade this island for the world. Here, here, my dear John. It has been a wonderful day spent with the two of you. But we never fixed your cupboard. Oh, that old thing? Well, what value does a cupboard door have when compared to quality time spent with friends? Heh, well, I'll drink to that. It's true, I did have a lovely time, but it's also getting late. I might walk back if that's okay. Of course, my dear. My deepest gratitude for you coming by. I'll stick around for another beer, Mr. Bo. The lake is looking real pretty tonight. I want to enjoy it for just a little longer. I'll leave you both to it then. Thanks again for the day. Night, Frig. Farewell, dear Frig. Phew! Mr. Bo's house was awesome. Still bothered by those voices, though. Could it really have just been the wind? I mean, I have been drinking like every day. Yeah, may lay off the damn beer or something. Hell no, I'm drinking. I'm beat. Here's hoping I can go a night without another Lynchian dream. Alright. Twin Peaks. At least it's not Dune, right? Nah. Ha ha! Nice of you to join us, Freak. Anders? Wait, who are you with? Hey! You're that guy. Hi, Freak. This is my friend. I think you met already. We were just sharing some good traveling stories. But I've been asking about you. You were at my house, right? So I'm not crazy? Ah, relax, Freak. Why don't you join in telling stories with us? I guess I could do that. But I don't know if I have any stories to share. I'm sure you have plenty, Freak. Yeah, everyone has a story to tell, Freak. It doesn't matter how big or small. As long as there's an audience, a story will always be heard. Yeah, let us be your audience, Freak. Okay, you guys. Sure. So this one time... Alright. Oh my god. What are you doing to me, brain? Okay, new plan. Today, no more beer. No beer, no weird dreams. Yeah, let's hope so. I'll just be the island. I'll be out. These bottle messages keep coming. I wonder who's behind it. They're certainly dedicated. Meet Mr. Bo. Let's talk about Mr. Bo. Mr. Bo is a one of a kind. A man who doesn't just generate one story, but hundreds. Even if most are probably rumors. It would be true to say Mr. Bo has a lot. He lives in a big house full of expensive bits and bobs. He owns a bar, which he only opens when he wants to hang out with friends. He even has his own fire engine. He allegedly bought it so he could have his friends own fire brigade and help. Wait, what? He allegedly brought it so he could have his own fire brigade and help protect his island. However, people suspect that it might have been more to do with the fact that having your own fire brigade sounds pretty cool and means that you get to wear a red jacket pinned with old medals you found at a flea market. Something Mr. Bo enjoys doing frequently. But Mr. Bo is also generous. He loves to play the piano and sing, and all are welcome to join when he does. At his bar, he welcomes everyone with a smile and a free beer, whether they're rich or poor. At Mr. Bo's bar, it's a pay-what-you-want an arrangement, and usually the locals never really pay with anything other than their presence and good stories. Unless they're losing a card game, that is. Among the visitors of Mr. Bo's bar, it's theorized that he opened it so he would never feel alone, but instead he'd be surrounded by people who like him, but instead he be surrounded by people who like him and have great thoughts about him. But how could Mr. Bo have a free bar, a big house, and his very own fire brigade? You see, Mr. Bo is very rich because his dad, Mr. Nolan, was very rich. Mr. Nolan made it big selling beer with his own brewery on the island. In fact, the old man owned everything through that beer, employing most of the locals and building up shops in the school before there was nothing. But as amazing as it looked and as popular as Mr. Nolan was for what he was doing for the island, there was a hidden evil under the surface, a cruel man, and the son knew him most of all. The young Mr. Bo feared his dad, and as he was sure to get a beating from him daily. His father was a petty man, and Mr. Bo would grow and become older. Nolan would get more nervous, and one day his son would be able to stand up to him and get revenge for his many years of tyranny. Preempting any sort of rebellion, he locked up poor Mr. Bo in a shed. Wow. Mr. Bo was sitting alone in that dark small shack. How long he lived there, he can't remember. But he didn't spend his time planning for revenge. Instead, to keep his mind occupied, he would dream of all the nice things in life, like having a big house all to yourself, doing something important like being a fireman or always having friends around you. Then one day, unexpectedly, Mr. Nolan died of an illness, which meant Mr. Bo was released from his prison. He was suddenly a free man, free from the shed and free from his father's cruelty. It's said that the people on the island often feel guilty about Mr. Bo's tragic childhood. Many claim not to have known, but maybe they chose to turn a blind eye because they had jobs and money. In big part thanks to Mr. Nolan. The aftermath, of course, was Mr. Bo was an only child, and therefore the sole benefactor of his father's inheritance. After years of living with nothing, he suddenly had everything. He didn't care about his father's legacy of the brewery, so he closed that. Instead, he got to have all the nice things in life, having a big house, being a fireman, and opening a bar to be welcomed by all his friends, old and new. And he would welcome them all there with open arms. All right. The story of the nice millionaire, or billionaire, or quadrillionaire, who knows? Wow! No sign of the sun yet. Anyway, it's still a new day. Here's hoping when I get to the workshop, I can maybe finally work on that cool boat. You really want to work on that boat, huh? Boom. Alright. Uh-oh. Morning, Frick. Hi, Jan. Now, I know you've been itching to be doing more practical tasks. Yes! Finally getting to do some carpentry. So today I figured I'd pull these out for you to take a look at. Been meaning to make some new comfy chairs for the hermit. Hoping you can help me with them. Yes, please. These designs are so cool. Would love to work on these. Thought as much. Let's get you set up so you can get stuck in. Great. John, we have got a problem. Oh no, already? What happened? It's Anders. Anders? Is he okay? His rabbit Clumbin, she ain't looking too good. We got Martin to take a look. That idiot told Anders that she was dying. With all the funny notions Anders has up in his head, I'm worried about him. Oh, poor Clumbin. Poor Anders. Damn. So we should head over there right now? It's the right thing to do. He needs us, Jan. Right, we should go. Guess that settles it. This island has got trouble, boy. Everybody is always in trouble. Well, I'll go there right away then. He looked back at her and she was like, God damn, y'all got troubles, huh? I'm about to leave. Hit the problems. Hey, well, as long as y'all taking care of each other, that's all that matters. Hey, bucking, huh? I'm dipping y'all now, huh? Y'all ain't got no wheels. That's because y'all old. Oh, dear. That rabbit is on his last legs. Yeah, it was pink and white, wasn't it? We gotta do something. Hey there, Anders. How you holding up? It don't make any sense, Jan. It don't make any sense at all. How can Clumbin be dying? Nothing here can be dying. We already did all the dying. Right, Anders. Right. It's just that, well, it's, Anders, what you want to say is, what? What you trying to say? Is, that Clumbin is ready for the second afterlife. Second? The second afterlife? Wait, there's more than one? Yeah, exactly. Yes, exactly what Frick said. Right, yes, what Frick said. You see, there's just lots of afterlives. And, yeah, Clumbin is just ready to move on now. That's all there is to it. Second afterlife. Yeah, the second afterlife. Of course. Thank you, Frick. No problem, Anders. Seriously. It all makes sense. That must be where Yeppe was leaving to and why Beth got mad. Oh, well, and that must be why I can't find my parents here. They must be in the second afterlife. Wow, I finally get it. Well, let's just say for sure Clumbin is ready for the second afterlife. That I know. Right. Of course. You know, Anders, why don't you go out and look for some pretty rocks for Clumbin? You know, for her journey. Meanwhile, me, Jan, and Jan and Frick could help Clumbin get to the second afterlife. You will all do that for Clumbin? Oh, of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah, don't worry. We can take care of it. Of course, we'll help Clumbin go to the next afterlife. Maybe you want to say goodbye first. Goodbye, my Clumbin. You have truly been a ghost's best friend. I'm going to miss you so much. But I'll see you in the second afterlife. Isn't that exciting? There's a second afterlife. So I'll see you soon. Huh? That was lovely, Anders. We'll see you in a little bit, okay? Yeah, sure. I'm gonna go find the prettiest rocks. Bye, Anders. Da-da-dee. So what do we do now? Well, I guess the right thing to do is decide a way to put the poor thing down. Okay. But who's gonna do it? Because looking at her now, I don't think I have it in me. Yeah, it does. It kind of feel like killing one of our own. I usually wouldn't get cold feet over something like this. But I know. I feel it too. We helped looked after her for so many years. Remember when we found her and gave it her, Anders? So, we're a regular pair of cowards then. Looks that way. Frig. I know it's a lot to ask. I mean, I'd rather... It's just that you haven't known her quite as long as we have. I guess, but... Please, Frig. Alright, fine. Got me murdering out here and taking care of dead bodies and killing people. Goddamn. I'm gonna have to stop playing this game in a second. It's too dark for me right now. I'll do it. For Anders. But I've never killed a rabbit before, so... Any ideas? Well, I think breaking the neck is supposed to be the most humane way. How do you do that is up to debate. Okay, maybe I have a suggestion. Me too. Let's share our ideas. That way you can pick which one you feel most comfortable with. When I'm catching fish, I give it a good whack to the head with the stick. You hit the right spot and they die quickly. Well, I don't have much experience in killing, and if I'm honest, but surely a hard press from the boot in the back of the neck would do it. When I was growing up, we had chickens. If one of them got sick, we'd give it a fern twist to the neck and it'd be over fast. I think you should do that version. Okay, Frigg, which idea do you want to go with? Jesus Christ. This guy. It's just a neck, bro. It's a bird. Well, it's done. Thanks, Frigg. I know that wasn't easy for you, but you did us a huge favor there. Yeah, thanks, Frigg. I'm just glad it's over, and that Clumpin isn't suffering anymore. Well, why don't you leave the rest to us? We'll talk to Anders and find a spot to bury her. You should head over to the Hermit for a drink. Bobby will see you right. I won't lie, a drink does sound good right about now. Yeah, you go ahead. We'll be right behind you after we bury Clumpin. Jan, we should bury her next to Jeppe. That's a good idea. That does sound nice, but okay, I guess I'll take off for now. I think I've hit my daily limit of dealing with dead bodies. I'll see you both soon, then. I'll be home, bro. It's time to go. On the next boat, back to Copenhagen. Woo! This game is brutal. Oh boy. Oh shit. It's them. And there's no Bobby. I'm just gonna wait outside. Wait, leaving already, Bettle? You ain't even gonna say hello? Nah, Leroy. Ain't no way to talk to a lady. Well, my fucking apologies. I didn't take you for such a fucking gentleman. Pay them no mind. They're just lacking manners. Hey, wait, I didn't do nothing. Allow me to introduce myself. My name's Ren. Hi. I'm Frigg. Nice to meet you, Frigg. Say, would you join us for a drink? I promise we're not what you think. I'd definitely rather not. This new guy seems okay, and Jan and Ingrid shouldn't be too long. Okay. I was gonna have a beer anyway. Great. We're in a desperate need of some prettier company. Sure. So you're new to the island? You're quick to notice. Yeah, I'm the new ferry driver. Living on the mainland, but I'm getting a feel for the new routes. Appreciating all the new sights. You see, Ren's an old acquaintance there, Petal. He's got a job after the old Captain Ginger froze his balls off, innit? And that's not funny. Oh, I'm sorry. You have to excuse Leroy. He's a bit too rough. Not me, though. I'm a gentle touch. Wait, what? Look, Ren, a young pretty thing like that needs a rough hand. That's your problem, Leroy. Or it's too eager to spoil the goods. Hey, what the fuck? Nah, no need to be offended. We're just complimenting your looks. You're all very pretty, after all. Too right she is. Hey, cut it out. Come on, sweetheart. You must be awfully lonely. Let's me and you get out of here and become fast friends. Hey, I saw it first, Ren. Gotta wait your turn. No. Hey. What the fuck, Victor? Now you speak up? You already got a woman. You want a turn? Fine, but you go last. What? No, I think that, wow, look at that, Leroy. Looks like your brother is trying to form a thought all on his own for once. No, fuck this. Fuck you, Ren. I never fucking liked you. Just leave the girl alone. Jesus. Fucking same old Victor. Always trying to be a fucking white knight, ain't you? Please, Leroy. Just leave her be, okay? Or else what? I ain't gonna move out of the way. Oh, fuck this shite. Come on, Ren. Fuck, talk about same. Oh, still won't lift a hand to your brother there, Leroy. How about I do it for you? Red, best not raise a hand against my own blood there, Red. Let's just get the fucking out of here. The drink here is piss anyway. That's twice now someone's interrupted us. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're being a tease. I guess third time will be the charm, man. You! We'll talk about this later. You better fucking know it. Well, I'd say it's been a real pleasure. If I cut a little prematurely, I'll just see myself out. Victor, thank you. Yeah, well, Marge would have given me shit for it. Right. Look, I'm no good at this stuff. I'm just gonna go. Just be careful, or whatever. Or don't. I don't care. Okay, yeah, sure. Well, thanks again. Yeah, well, you're welcome. Fucking shit. Fuck those guys. I should have just left when I arrived. No, I'm not blaming myself for this. Fuck them. I'm just gonna go back to the house. Hello? Hi, freak. Uh-oh. For a time, I was a teacher in BYGD in Greenland. It was an interesting but somewhat lonely experience. I didn't mind too much. I enjoyed keeping my own company and going out for long walks. While I was out, sometimes I crossed paths with a friend, driving back on his commute home. We would drive back to the village together and giving me a rare chance for some conversation. One particular day, he invited me to a Christmas dinner with his friends. It wasn't like I had any other plans, so I agreed and we headed there together. I would soon regret my decision, as the descender consisted of just men and me as the only woman. The atmosphere was awkward and the conversation stunted. There wasn't much to say or share. But as they drank more, the men became more emboldened, rude, and inappropriate. They were intensely focused on me with their leery, staring eyes. I felt unsafe and trapped. Suddenly, a fist slammed down on the table. "Leave her alone or answer to me," roared my friend. The men froze, looking sheepish. Their ugly spell had broken, and luckily I was able to leave. Game teaching lessons. My God, that story. Wait, she's gone? Oh man, what a day. I'm just gonna go home and sleep. Yeah, I hope you locking your doors tonight. Shit, do Leroy bugging. You get a rapist. But you are gone. That door back. And you're tripping. The sooner this day is over, the better. Hey, Freak's here. Hey, Freddy. Hi, Freak. Ah, it's you. We met outside the Hermit. You shared your story with me. What? Who are you? This is my teacher, Freak. She's teaching me how to draw. Wait, she's your teacher? Thought Sue was your teacher. Come on, Freak. I can have more than one teacher. Yeah, I guess that's true. She's helping me draw somewhere special. Take a look, Freak. Do you like it? Oh, wow. It's really lovely, Freddy. Is it a picture of elk? Nuh-uh. It's somewhere else. It's a special place. Yeah. But shh, because it's also a secret. Only me and Anders and our special friends know about it. Oh, really? Well, that sounds fun to me. Maybe I can visit sometime. That would be so great, Frigg. We can all visit. Well, that settles it. I can't wait, Freddy. Me either, Frigg. Act 3. Jeez, what a day yesterday was. Although talking to Freddy in my dream helped a little. Okay, gotta shake it off. You didn't have a beer either. Another bottle message. This is getting unnerving. Should I ask someone about it? Maybe Anders? I don't know. Don't want to sound more crazy. Alright, I'm gonna read this last bottle and I'm gonna switch games for a little bit. This game is a little depressing. Alright, so let's leave this last one. Killing Clumbin. I had promised my friend Asta that a rabbit Clumbin would be in good hands while she lived in the US for some months. We had 3 rabbits in total, Jim 7, Ponyo, and Clumbin. They all lived in nice cages that Asta had built for them at the university garden. It was winter and the rabbits were all fluffy and winter furry. But Clumbin wasn't feeling well. She would just sit there in the corner getting more and more sad and tired. I called Asta telling her that we would have to put her down and I would have to take her to the vet on Monday. But when Sunday came around, Clumbin was doing even worse and I felt terrible. The best thing to do was put her down right then and there. I grew up in the country, so don't judge me. On this sunny Sunday morning, I thought it would be best if I just took care of Clumbin's misery myself. First thing I did was call my dad. He knows how to do these things. It's just putting Clumbin in a box and in a plastic bag tied to the exhaust of a car. Clumbin would die in a peaceful way. So I called my brother Log, asking him to bring over a car, which he did, but he brought in an electrical one, which would only do the job if we drove over Clumbin, and that was definitely not the plan. We took Clumbin in the box to Log's workshop. Here he had a real car in the backyard of the workshop. We tied to the. He had a real car, okay. With the Clumbin inside to the exhaust of the real car, turned on the engine and waited. We carefully opened the box after turning the engine, but Clumbin was still alive, maybe a bit high, but definitely not dead. Log didn't remember his car had one of those environmental filters on the exhaust, so we decided to take Clumbin to the basement to try to find another way of ending her misery. But being very unsure of how to do this in a humane way, we turned to YouTube, and after watching several videos of rabbits getting killed in various effective ways, we decided that we would hit her over the head with a metal stick. It looked fast and easy, but who to do it? Both of us were nervously tiptoeing in circles around the poor rabbit lying helpless on the floor. I argued that Log did not know her, therefore it would be easier for him, while he said I was the rabbit caretaker and therefore I should do it. The truth was we were both cowards. I don't know how long we must have been in that basement with poor sick Clumbin, but Log's friend Frigg called and said there was lasagna ready at home. Hours have passed by now, so I was confident I was ready to do the deed. I just had to visit the toilet to be sure I would not pee in fear when killing Clumbin. While in the toilet, I heard a short thump noise, and when I came out, Clumbin was now very much dead, and Log was very much covered in blood. I stood there open-mouthed as he looked at me and said, "I'm getting very hungry now. Let's go home." All right. That's it. Next game, y'all. This has been Jesus Christ. Next game, I'll be back.